At least at the time of recording. I will grab my phone charger. Kind of set up here. I'm basically good to go. I just want to be sure that the mic picks up and everything. And the puppy's here. He wants to just make himself known. Puppy. Oh no, I came home late. I'm sorry, buddy. Still just give me just a minute. Still kind of having it set up for a second. Well, let's just see if my my information is there. Why is it not showing up? Finally, like what the hell? Took a second. Wait, 30 seconds for what? And what's up, Malizi? Are you talking about the ads or something? Yeah, I think they're just getting like up to 30 seconds, but like they keep doing those constantly, if that's what you mean. Got a special guest today in the form of a dog named Logan. What's up, buddy? Hopefully he's just gonna chill here for a little bit. Okay. So, essentially, where we kind of left off last, basically we started the game and we got through the first trial. Then we picked up on the second one. Essentially, Maya, Pearl, and Phoenix are at like some art exhibit, and the mask to Mask, if I remember his name correctly, stole the urn that was in the second game, and some guy is basically saying that he did it and we're defending him. Not really sure what the hell's going on as of yet, but yeah, we're gonna see what the hell's going on with that. YouTube been playing unskippable ads. Oh really? Oh shit. I mean, I don't have ads on mine because I have the Google Play, like the music, and they kind of bundled Google Play Music with YouTube Red. So YouTube Red doesn't have ads if you have that. So I haven't really seen an ad on YouTube. So whatever I do, don't go to the Artifact stream on Twitch. Wait, Artifact stream? Okay, but I don't really know what that is, the Artifact stream, but alright, I'll take your word for it. Shout out to the Glow gang. What's up, dude? Got the whole game fucked up. He's an imposter. Artifact. I honestly don't know who that is. But okay, I will not go to that person's stream. I promise. Thank you for the heads up too. The time is 1 a.m. Oh no, it didn't save all of it. Shit. Oh well. Alright. So we have to kinda, we're gonna have to kinda like skip most of this shit. We already saw this. Looks like they didn't properly save, when I left last time. That sucks. Artifact is a card game, but people, be streaming some grade A hentai and porn. Oh, snap. Wow. Okay. Alright, I definitely will not do that. Oh, you're talking about the game. Okay, yeah. But I don't know why he's saying to him, like, to everyone that he is him. That's the problem. This music is so lit, though. See you later, fuckers. I'm out of here. This guy's godlike. So yeah, if you don't mind me, guys, I'm just gonna skip a lot of the dialogue, because, we got to a certain point. I know exactly where we did, too, so, hopefully it doesn't take that long. Yeah, so again, just to kind of like give the rundown again. The last time that we played, we started this case and we took it. The family urn was stolen from the art exhibit, and we're basically defending the guy who says that he did it. A lot of skipping we gotta do, guys, and again, I apologize in advance. Damn, my guy, shoutouts to the game was trying to check out Artifact only to find porn. Dude, that sucks. Unless you were secretly looking for porn, you just so happened to find it. Oh, what's up, Kid Trunksy? What's up, dude? I mean, like I said, it's not really a big deal, but, I just have to, like, kind of go and examine everything again and just kind of skip everything. A lot of the same buttons, though, but... So that I can actually see the paint behind it. You can barely make it out, but still. Let's do that. I'm just kind of mashing circle and X at the same time. It kind of skips a lot of this shit really fast. Obama's got a good stream. Oh yeah, he's been streaming Marvel for quite a long time. He mostly does PC shit, so if you want to get into like the parsec and shit, he's definitely one of those guys that has that like kind of handed down. Well, at least we get to listen to Gumshoe's music again. He had 70 in there this morning. What, like 70 like minutes of streaming or something? Oh, 70 people. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people tune into his shit. Oh yeah, and there's this fucker. He's got some badass music too. But the sad part is, by the time I want to see some grade A porn, the stream would end at the last minute. Ah, I see. So it's blue ball, and I see. That's not cool then. Oh yeah, I have to show him that that I'm an ace attorney, right? So like. Really odd fellow, this guy, but... Oh, yeah, for like honestly, like people will still want to watch Marvel. You just have to find the right people and like the right like way of like putting it on stream and what times and all that. He seems to have it locked down. And again, he must have done it for so long that he got a lot of followers and stuff. So. Showing him that. It's okay. I mean, I understand your pain, but don't worry. That's why there's actual sites for that now. But we shouldn't go to Twitch for hentai porn and shit. Oh, here's that music. Oh man, there's a lot of dialogue in this game. Man, there's someone who has to like type out like all of the words in these games. It's ridiculous. Okay, so now we move to the hall. I don't think we presented him with anything. Do we move back to the right place? A lot of salty bet people like Marvel. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's true. You have to go through flashbacks too? Yeah, kinda. But I did get a chance to see some hentai, so I guess that's a bright side of my findings. There you go, dude. A little bit of extra for your troubles, I guess. I think Julie has a crush on Knight, low-key. Well, I mean, maybe. Maybe it's not all an act. But, at least that'll leave her alone, on Malizi's part. There's a bright side to everything. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So then we move back to here. Nope, not that. Do we move to the, detective agency? Yes, we do. But he's not here. That's right. What about you? Nope. How do we get to that part? Oh, I didn't pick that one. That was an accident. I must be missing something here again. I remember I kind of got stuck on this section for a second. We can't go that way. So I typed, she'd probably get offended. Yeah, again, yeah, it's fine. I'm sure she wouldn't really watch the archive to specifically find that, you know, unless we're snitching, but I'm not snitching. Oh, that's right, we gotta check that out, okay. There you go. But I could time out and untime you if that worries you. Yeah, again, I'm sure it'll be fine. Then... where do we go? Oh, detention center. That's right. Then we got this guy here. Honestly, he kind of looks like a female. I'm not gonna try and, you know, deny that. Again, that's just like anime style. Like most females look like males and males look like females. It's everything's a fucking trap within anime logic. Presented with the urn. Oh, now we allow it to go to the hideout. Okay. I'm just not one to be known for chatty patty. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Thought he was a girl at first. Yeah, absolutely. It's honestly, it's not even just the hairdo. It's like the face that he makes. You know. Can't really mistake her for a man though. Let's be fair here. Basically, she was also saying that like he's not really one for the thrills or anything, so it's weird how they're married. But you know that she wouldn't actually do it. Oh yeah, so this was like them saying that for some reason he thinks that he is the Master Mask. He's deluded. I remember this part. Then we give that to him, and then we're allowed to take his case. Oh yeah, and then Pearls got pissed at me. She a gold digger? I don't think that she's a gold digger. I think it's more just like... Well, maybe. I guess we'll find out more, we'll find out more as the game goes on. I can't wrap my head around it. What, about like, what the reasoning behind marrying him is? Yeah, we'll probably, like, figure that out as, maybe she's behind it all or something. Who knows? But then again, we remembered that she actually has an alibi. She was actually like run down by the police because she was speeding down the highway. Oh yeah, then I made the comments like, why are they making memories like flashbacks of something that just happened? Oh, and this is when we figured out about Maya's dad. So that he like just left. I wonder if we're ever gonna meet Maya's mom. I mean, they keep hinting at her since the first game, and I really wouldn't think that they would kind of just mention her off topic, you know? I think this is where we left off last. Let me just save it again, just to be sure. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. Okay, so we probably have to get more clues at the museum. Yeah, definitely not here either. A flashback of something that just happened. Just in case maybe someone have saved it and then went back. I don't know. We'll start off from here. Wow, why is she looking fucked up? Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews! I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn. Please, calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Alright, that's not fucking true. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look like it, but I'm good with... Okay. I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe. Calm down and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me. She'd be alright. It's not even on her watch. Is it gay to fuck a trans person? I am, for one, not really the best person to ask. I am so not with it. Let me put it this way. I feel it's subjective. You know, like, it depends on how you view your morals and how you view, like, biology and all that stuff. Me? I wouldn't want to have any sort of relations as to someone who's transitioned from male to female at all. That does not mean I am excluding the thought of it not being gay or it is being gay. I'm just saying it's not my cup of tea. I'm not trying to, like, you know, force my beliefs and what I think is true onto other people, because clearly everyone has a different belief. But I am just not with it, so. It's definitely not a question that I can definitively answer yes or no. So when did you get that calling card from Mask to Mask? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was gonna show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme? Oh, that's right, his name is Atme. Yeah. Detective Atme to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there were security cameras, even in the basement warehouse? Yes. Lorelei Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night, and even left with a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a very important object. Maybe, but its actual value was after the appraisal was, well, practically zero. Well, I mean, it's broken, so. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Amy. Or Amy, excuse me. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Curian. Or Curian, really don't know how to pronounce it actually. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. But if the person was female then become male, is that not gay? Well, again, I wouldn't even pursue that to begin with. Trans, whether from male to female or female to male, myself, I couldn't tell you. My older brother is actually bisexual, so you know. Well, actually, he's something. He said that he's not attracted to gender. He's attracted to the person. I forgot what the actual name of that is, so maybe he has a little more insight than I do. Not once they transform, no. I don't know, to be honest, I agree with you. It's just, it's subjective. Like, to be honest, who really would give a shit about, like, who you like and who you don't? I mean, of course we could all make jokes about it, lighthearted shit, but nothing of, like, to, like, discredit a person's, like, feelings or what they want to, like, pursue in life, you know? You know, it's so weird. Hey, it's not me, dude. I didn't bring up this conversation. But alright, I got you, bro. So maybe one of them was actually Master Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here. That's just not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. That's fair. Maybe we can present her with the camera data. Nope. Time to start doing these things. Yeah, that's definitely not it. Alright, we'll hold off on those. See if we can get some more from the basement. Oh, we probably won't because she'll tell us, like, we can't go in that other way. So then... Nope. I think I did that already. Yeah, she wouldn't know any of those guys. Where the hell did Gumshoe go? Probably went to go, like, investigate something. Okay. I assume that we're not gonna get anything from her at the moment. There you go, okay. I like how I go from talking to hentai and being posted on Twitch, to it's gay to fucking trans person. Well, it's not the most craziest thing that we got in the stream, so don't feel too bad. Well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. I swear to God, this guy's music sounds like the Mega Man X boss. Welcomed by a bod. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence! Fuck this guy. Precisely as I expected. What is? Severity. The truth was once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, am I correct? We had this conversation. I think we've already been through this. Ha! Somebody's estimation was correct. Severity. How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? Oh, what's up, Light? What's up, dude? You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch-enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I already been after Master Mask since his very first theft. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief, pilfered? Sure. Pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanian. I first encountered him in the museum's Sacred Hall, the crime scene itself. So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordy Taylor and set up the perfect trap. But again, it didn't fucking work. Oh, you're moving. Oh, wait, your whole family's moving, or you're just moving? And where are you moving to, dude? I'm actually kind of in the middle of transitioning from moving, but I'm just moving from my room to the basement, since my roommate left. So, we're gonna be getting that done pretty soon. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Master Mask manage to steal the urn? That's $1 million question. What is the Mask's modus operandi? I guess that's just like his motive, huh? Just gonna throw all my stuff in storage for now? I mean, that's a good idea. Storage really isn't that expensive. I guess it depends on the region you're doing it in. Definitely way more beneficial to like put it all there, save a couple bucks like from moving transition, so then all you have to do is just go back to the storage place and just get it whenever you need to. Mr. Atme, did you know about the Sacred Urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask to Mask. Sacred Urn? That has nothing to do with this case. But, was it what the Master Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do yourselves Oh, do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw into pigeons? I don't think I like the guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, is it strange that you didn't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Master Mask. Oh shit. Oh, it's just one. Okay. What the? It's a Cyclock. Cyclock? Wait, does Maya not know about Cyclocks this whole time? Fuck me. We already saw this. No, we didn't, Julie. We actually just got up to this point, because for some reason I didn't get a chance to save it. Or, I thought I did, but I had to retrace my steps before. But no, we're caught up now. Hey, Nick. What is this Cyclock thing? I can't believe she doesn't know about it this whole time. Holy shit. Well, your Makatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Makatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Makatama last year. Well, it's true that this Makatama is a prized family heirloom, but Curly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about, what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Kyrian channeling school someday. So how do you do it? How do you break the Cyclock thing? Well, you present the Makatama to the person with the secret. Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy. I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Okay, so there's nothing we can really give him of like how he knows or how he doesn't know how he took it. Okay. Back to square one now. Maybe the exhibition hall again. Nope. We probably have to do it, like, to him. Oh well, we can at least save it. What is this tomfoolery? Oh, like when you present the Makatama or whatever? It was actually introduced in the second game. I guess now Phoenix has a way to, like, psychically see, like, people's, like, what they want to hold dear to their hearts. And he can kind of break it and then force them to tell him. It's a weird way of presenting it, but... Oh well. Worst case scenario, already saved it, so... Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I hear I have some proof that someone went through that door last night. Let's see. I only have two schools of thought with this. It's to show that the camera data may have had someone go through it, or this because someone had moved it. That's the only two things that I have at the moment that kind of portrays someone being at the scene, aside from him. Oh, okay, Malizi, what's up, dude? We're gonna be here for a little while, like up until maybe about 11 or so. I'm gonna go with my first instinct. Yep, there you go. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off at exactly once last night. But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atney, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were... unconscious? I mean, asleep is probably the next best one. Someone play me in Melty? Or, wait, what's Melty? Or KOF-13? I don't have KOF-13, nor have I ever actually tried any of the King of Fighters. Are they actually pretty good? But I don't know what Melty is. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Using the bathroom, or what was the other one? He was sleeping. How do I prove that he was sleeping? Okay, let's hold off on that. I want to see what the other options are. I kind of forgot. It was using the bathroom and unconscious. Right? I just want to check what he says when I do something else. Yeah, I don't have anything to prove of either one of the three, so I guess we have to find it. Wait, why is that so weird? Melty Blood, Ark says. Oh, it's an Arxis game. Oh, okay. Did you hear that Medieval was getting a remake in October? Dude, absolutely. We're gonna be streaming that once the game comes out. I never actually completed it when I was a kid, but we played the shit out of it on demos and like a couple times, like through here and there. Melty is the only game Spooky made out of pools in Evo, I think. Oh wow, really? Damn. I definitely haven't seen that. That's the box that the Sacred Earth was in. Oh yeah, we've seen this one before too. Seen that. Man, that fucking baseline is so sick. According to the computer data, someone did in fact go through the big doors last night, right? Yeah, I guess so. The shutter did go off once, you know. I wonder if that detective bought this camera with him. Good question. Let's take a look at it. Huh? It says property of Lorelei Taylor on it. So it's borrowed? Kinda strange for an ace detective, don't you think? I don't really understand the paint, but... Our precious urn was right there on the other side of those doors. Yeah, and according to the security camera data, someone was in there last night. What'd I like to do to him? Yeah, kick his ass, Maya. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about the paint mark. The bottom left part is oddly shaped and is shocking pink. By shocking pink. Then this one is moved. Um. Nothing really here that could prove that he was sleeping or something. Huh. Maybe I can move over to the agency and he's there. Nope. The hideout? Nope. Probably something in here that we can examine. Find. Very interesting anime game. Kind of rough graphics, but it plays like Marvel. Oh, really? Wow. That actually sounds really cool. So the music in this room is coming from here. Look at me, Elgie. Compose the Look at me. This lovely device is called a gramophone. In days of yore, people listen to music on them. Aha! That's just what I thought. I told you so, Nick. So just keep his mouth shut. There's a cold breeze coming from this hearth. It seems you've fallen for my little deception. You see, this fireplace conceals a rather unexpected device. Yes, a high-tech air conditioner. Why? Why would you put an air conditioner in there? In the summer, it acts as an air conditioner, and in the winter, it's a heater. Clever? Sure, whatever, pal. I saw some gameplay of Melty Blood, but it looks fun. It looks fun to play, but bad. It's only on it's only on PC. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Hey, nice hat. You saw it on Facebook, right, Brett? And that's so odd. Like, Brett, why you give me a fucking $1? Brett, thanks for the 100 bits, Brett. I'm only just accepted this case, and I'm trying to figure out the way to break his psych lock right now. Never even heard of Melty. Yeah, I never heard of Melty until today too. But I'll probably check out some gameplay if it's on. I mean, no doubt it's on YouTube. But if it was at Combo Breaker, then I'll check out the gameplay of that too. That's quite a large portrait of yourself you have there. Yes, I wanted to say to everyone who look at it, look at me, look at. Oh. What a pun. With a model so fine, I knew the portrait would also be aesthetically pleasing. That's nice. Let's just check every little fucking thing out here. Oh, man. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective, Unabridged Edition by Look At Me, Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in the bottle thingies. Would you look at that? There's a little Look At Me doll at the helm. How cute. There's a microscope here too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass sides have different names on them. This one says, At Me Virus. This guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. There's a fucking chemicals in here. That was so bad. I mean, it's the closest thing to an actual pun that these guys kind of have, but I don't know. This guest is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. Actually, back in the day, I used to like chemistry too, but mostly we used chemistry for like equations and stuff like that. We didn't really do that many like projects or anything, like hands-on stuff. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. Oh yeah, we read this one too. Nothing really to see here. There's the table. Okay. Yeah, we didn't get much of anything new, so... What can I prove that he was either unconscious, going to the bathroom, or sleeping? Someone was sold held in the hand of the faith statue was in bed before the crime. Statue of the founder, move the night of the crime. It's the only thing that I can think of. He has a bird on his head. No, that's... I don't know what that's supposed to be. You thought Phoenix Wright's hair was bad? That's shit's just pasted on there, I think. I don't know. Alright. Again, I already saved it, and I kind of want to just make sure that we kind of move along. Because I don't think there's much of anything else I can kind of get to. So we have this one. Now we need to see if he's... say using the bathroom. The only thing that I'm thinking of is that he actually left this area only because, like, this was moved from one side of the door to the other. Unconscious, though? No, you know what? Using the bathroom doesn't really seem accurate. I'm kind of stumped again. Phoenix hair is fire. What do you mean? Well, what I'm saying is that like look at how, like, if you think Phoenix Wright's hair is bad, then look at this fucking guy. I don't know, man. We're clearly missing something. We did all these though. What about we checked everything here too. I always hate like double guessing myself, but let's just check out the hamburger sign. And we got the step ladder, we did that. We got that. Yeah, I don't know, dude. And let's move to... He's still not at the detention center, right? No, he's gone. Fuck it. Not gonna really get anywhere with, like, just picking my brain at it. May as well try. Worst case scenario, I just, like, figure it out, then I load the save. Or I don't figure it out, and I load the save, and then just, well, that'll show that I'm actually missing something. I'm gonna say... It's at 1 a.m. Unconscious. Maybe he, snuck up on him? Yeah. Oh, wow, I didn't think of this! I'm an idiot. Wow, I'm such an idiot. Wow, I'm so stupid. I forgot about the fucking sword. I'm an idiot. God damn it. Detective Atme. You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Ha ha ha. Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke at me, excuse me, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, the sword was in the hand of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. I really did not fucking piece those two together. I'm such an idiot. I was so hell-bent on maybe he fell asleep that, like, okay, maybe the camera saw him sleeping or something, and maybe there's another camera. Fucking shut up. Shut up, Brett. Why be so hard yourself over a video game? Because I should have figured that out earlier. That was, like, so easy, but... right over my fucking head. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by the sword. Well, detective? How about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. I don't know how you really could be impressed on something so fucking simple, but it's not me. Man got a whole Starman on top of his head. I'm done. If only there was like a Capcom or a Sega game, then yeah, that you could piece those together. I work with a guy with that hair. Oh god, that must fucking suck, dude. That's such a fuckboy haircut too. I can't deny that there may have a small hint of truth in what you say. So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No. The coward must have wormed his way in through before, somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts of the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch! Mr. Amy should have his poor head examined. You can say that again. How could you be so, how could you have underestimated the thief that badly? Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What's that? That Amy is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not have been mask to mask. Just one moment, sir lawyer. The thief was unquestionably mask to mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for such an contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief, taken by the security camera. Oh, he's got the box, and there's the paint? That's him! Well, it wasn't exactly 1 o'clock, but sure. That fuckboy haircut. I mean, come on, it's basically exactly that. His hair giving me flashbacks of Rystar. You fucking Rystar, yeah. Look like a big, they got like a big puff on top with combined with one side, and the cut side's gross. Yeah, who's the fucking barber that said, yeah, you look good? Okay, so there's a couple things that I'm picking out from the picture. Hold on, let me just take a look at it. So, number one, not that it's really that important. It's not exactly 1 a.m. But sure, it's as close enough as it is. He's holding the box, which basically has the urn in it, and it was dropped, so that kind of makes sense. And 3, there's the oil, the painting there, and they still have like that mark that was there. Which also means that before this time, or like right before the camera was taken, or the picture, the cart of whatever the statue was actually moved at that point, or even before that. So I don't know. I don't really know how that kind of fits, but sure. It's like the reverse old man haircut. Yeah, sure, but again, we're talking about like anime logic hairstyles and stuff, but still. Like the bald head with the hair on the side. Yeah, sure. Okay, I see you. I see what you're talking about. I'm Barber. I'm gonna critique it. Comb over. Yeah, sure. Alright. But it's the way how he kind of like, it's just 4 fucking points with like another side. I'm not gonna judge. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he has a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight has a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective to ever walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go take a look, just in case. Okay, so that gives us a lead to go over back to his hideout. Barber, what you trying at? Him, I'm trying to look at like I'm lesbo. Barber, say no more. I guess so, right? I'm a butch, you know what's up? I don't know, man. Okay, so there's supposed to be a green envelope. Oh, there it is, there it is. Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Amy said? Exactly that. Mr. Delight has a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. Again, why are the fucking flashback? I'm gonna skip those. It was literally 2 seconds ago. Walks out through his baseball cap. Yeah, I would be fucking wearing my shit too. And by the way, guys, remember how I have this? The BMan hat? I got a replacement as a black one. Just in case you guys haven't noticed it. It looks so much better than the white. At least because the white engraving is actually standing out along with the colors. Engraved envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, alright. Who the hell wrote it, though? Uh-oh. Oh, I'd wear that, but my head's too big. Yeah, it actually has. Hold on, let me take it off. You can if you can hear it, but this actually has an elastic. It's actually built so that way you can actually like have a bigger head or whatever. But it was only like the first custom made one that I have, so maybe they might actually have different sizes or whatever. But still, well. Now I'm trying to be like the guy with the fucking worst hairdo. Oh, what's up, Mr. Caden Games? What's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. I appreciate that. I know it's a perfection for me, and I have a small noggin. Yeah, dude, I don't even know what I could fucking do with 50K. I mean, I could pay off a lot of shit, but hey, Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel of distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. Please. Oh, please. Oh, please, who the fuck? Who the fuck? Oh, Nicky boy. I'm so sorry, but I got another guess. Oh, please. Oh, shit! Oh, no! You fuck! You fuck, really? Oh, my God! Fucking Larry, holy shit! He was so absent from the last game. I honestly thought it was either him, or maybe it was, like, Old Bag or something. Fuck. Shit. Glad to see him here, though, but that's cool. Man, I appreciate you stopping by, of course, my brother. Your head still wouldn't fit it? Oh, okay, well, still, fair enough. I just cut all my hair off and attempting to with those dreads. Or man, I wouldn't even have coffee, though, but still. Oh, because of the dreads, right? Yeah. Nick, it's you. And Maya, too. What a fluke. Larry! Long time no see. It's been basically like a year. Yeah, because like basically Justice for All takes place in like a whole year. It's span. What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, something going... Wait a minute. He's always macking on the... So is she basically just cheating and flirting around? I mean, I guess that would make sense. He's, like, not getting the thrills, or she's not getting the thrills. I guess. Well, I guess we're gonna find out anyway. If something smells, it's usually the... Dude, I'm actually glad that you remembered that. 6 months of growth. Larry be hitting... I guess so. We're gonna find out. Something? If you what... I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this? And married, too. Way to go, dude. Wait, KB, is he a security guy? Shit, so he's basically just been from fucking hot dog owner to like Santa Claus to fucking security. Okay, I see you, Larry. I see you putting in that work. Tell you she a gold digger. She admitted it when you first met her. Yeah, no, I know, but it's different. Oh, maybe she just playing everybody. I don't know. We'll find out. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue them the butts. I mean, things get any worse. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know. Dude, what's with that? Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Please don't tell me he's involved in this somehow. Hey, come now. You're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go on ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. Why weren't you gonna make the coffee? Nice girl, that Desi. So how you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. Shit, how the hell is he gonna be fucking involved? So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years. Oh, 2 years, sure. Since I last heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you. Women, I don't trust them anymore. Hey, me and Larry. Hey, what's that song? I'm not gonna try and recite it, but it's like, bitch, and I don't trust you. Something like that. I can't remember. She's about to dip, I feel. Oh, maybe. I guess it depends, like, seeing, like, a lawyer and, like, the security guy together. We'll find out. You got dumped again? Well, you know, Benifer? What the fuck kind of name is that? I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's why I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Benifer? Caddy Tom? I've never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women, they're so, Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Well, that's sweet. That's sweet, I guess. Not really trust issues. It's more like he's kind of like he's going for the high prize when he doesn't even a prize himself. So he's clearly getting fucked. Not the good way, but still. Birds of a feather flock together. Hey, facts, B. Or KT. It's KT. I don't know. I'm a gold digger, that's why I'm trying with that. Oh, I see. Hey, follow where the money is, Julie. Get that hustle. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd return it myself. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desiree's picture is in here. Ah, so she does have something to go along with this. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Okay, hold on. So, we have her wallet, and the wallet was shown at the... Hold on, let me see that. Found in Larry's part-time security jobs company building, night of the crime. So, this doesn't give her the alibi that she was pulled over by the police. Because if she was pulled over by the police at exactly 1 a.m., then that would mean that she would have to have her wallet and show it while she was out riding. So because she had it there, and he picked it up at the night of the crime where he's at, that means that she doesn't have an alibi at all, and she was on site. That's what I was thinking, anyway. He's packing rags. His racks run long. Oh, okay. I mean, he must be busy, but again. It's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Aw, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks love a guy in a uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what the uniform's about. So what time was it that you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Oh, it's Mr. Delight's wallet. Oh, I thought it was Miss Delight's wallet. Sorry. I didn't catch that. Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right here in his wallet. So he works for the security company too? So that would actually not give him a solid alibi to where he would be, considering he'd be on site at the scene of the crime too. Unless someone was trying to frame him too, so I don't know. Anyone in here make stacks? I don't. Casually slides into DMs. Oh man, I don't make stacks. Yeah, I'm not a stack kind of guy. Stacks of 5? Hey, stacks is stacks. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See? I got a serial number. Oh, it's got a serial number on the right here. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making this scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Okay, where do I go to find that though? Oh, whoops. By the way, I'm not really a big fan of Larry's theme there. So she would know more about the security, right? No? Of course not. You wouldn't know anything about this shit. You wouldn't know anything about Larry. But didn't she say that she... I don't know. I thought maybe we could use the keycard to get in there. Well, that's clearly not the correct way. Unless I can present it to Larry and make him tell me. But let's see if I could actually show this guy first. Mr. Look at me. Nope. Alright, let's just go back and see if I can present this to him. Oh yeah, you can, okay. No problem. Oh wow, I fucking missed a lot. My fault. I'm a stack? I don't know what you mean by that, Brett, but you're not a stack. I'm a barber, I always come home with a stack of cash. Yeah, I mean, that's true. They want to give you the nice tips, too. It's a legit hustle life. State paid for my school. Oh, really? Wow, that's actually pretty cool. How many clients do you usually fit in a day? About 25. A lot more on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, because people want to look good for the weekend, so you probably want to get those times in. So $250 a night? Oh, not bad, not bad. Looking for a sugar daddy? Twitch streams are really not a good place to look for that. I'm telling you that, Julie. So you sure about this keycard? Yep, that's a keycard you use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I never have a chance with Desi. Looks like this is when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious. You know you know what I was interested in. If Master Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of the robbery himself. CEO's office. Is that kind of it that we're gonna get from him? I'm pretty sure. Now can I present you with this? Nope. Damn you. I hate this. I hate going back and forth. Maybe he knows. Maybe I can present him with him. Nope. That Desi is one awesome lady, alright. It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. A long time, huh? Yeah. Well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore. Yeah, shut up. Don't fucking speak. Pell Grant from state school was 6,500. Oh, wow. That really isn't that bad at all. Reminds me of me gonna squeeze in for the FAFSA. Man, that FAFSA season is coming up pretty soon. I mean, wouldn't it actually start now because it's like the end of the spring semester? And then like going into the fall semester, yeah? Graduating in 7 months. Oh, 7 months, wow. It's about right, 250 and some plus another 250. Damn, that's really good. Holy shit. Definitely over $1,000 a week. That's super cool, dude. Is that like, that's your like parts type stuff though, yeah? Shit. May as well start pressing with everything else. And you know about the camera data? Nope. Hey Larry, what's up? What about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis. That's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought we were friends. I thought you were my friend, excuse me. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Whew! Man, you scared me. I was at a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it said KB Security right on the top. Yeah. So what? That's why I got a part-time job at KB Security. I mean, look at his fucking uniform. Come on. What? Sounds like I should really find out more about this KB Security company. So now do you have... Okay, now we have more to talk. So odd. It didn't seem like it... Oh, because it said KB Security at the top. No wonder. Deadline is June, the 30th of June in this year. Yeah, it can be, but there's only specific ways that people want to like go for specific jobs, and you know, it's really tough to not really go through college on certain things. I'm saving for a shop with 4 chairs. Oh, cool, man. That's fucking awesome. I really enjoy cutting too. I work in a black shop. I'm white. Hey, you know what, man? Up the road is it's actually a mixed place. It's mostly Spanish people, but there's black guys, white guys, and all that. Anybody can cut hair. It's just the way in your style and your profession and how you do it. So, KB Security, the company that's the company in the blackmail. Why the fuck am I getting tongue-tied? KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lorley Taylor, right? And it would take roughly about an hour to get from here to KV Security and back. If Rondelai was at KV Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. I always gotta let it run once. And they trust you. Yeah, right. Dominicans cut the best. I won't necessarily disagree with that. I don't. I mean, most of them up the road is Ecuadorians, so I mean they do a pretty decent job. And there's some other ones around here that's Dominican, Colombian, Puerto Rican shops, but I don't really go to those, so I couldn't tell you. Super crispy with their lineups. Yeah, I could imagine. Hello? Is this the Wright residence? Wait, why is she calling him? Where are you? I thought I'd go to Lorley Taylor to try and find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Oh yeah, I forgot that they allow her a 9-year-old at this point to go off on her own. Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of the person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zaverity. That, when he's excited. Oh, so he's at Luke Atmey's, Ace Detective. Yeah. Alright, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright. I'm a little scared. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now. It sounded real cute. Another one of your... She's fucking 9. Fuck off, Larry. Say goodbye to Mr. Light for me, will you, Larry? Oh, God. Alright, let me catch up with y'all just a second. Why you bring up stereotypes? Well, it's not really stereotypes if it's accurate, especially if it's a positive thing. I'm glad I don't get haircuts anymore because I get nervous when they redo the lineup 6 times. Yeah, I can see that. I mostly kind of do most of it myself, to be honest. I just kind of buzz it at this point. And stand there with a confused face like, the fuck you doing, Slick? I guess so. White people are in the best tattooers? I wouldn't know, but I'm only gonna assume that's correct. Y'all ever had a barber say, "Oh shit," when they cut? Dude, that's happened once, but it didn't happen to me. It happened to the guy next to me. I like literally like, ooh man, I'm glad I did get that guy. Maybe, but around me, Dominicans cut the best. Yeah, again, I'm not gonna discredit that, but you know, I got you. FBI, open up. It's been I've been to the barbershop for so long. Last time I went was maybe about a couple months ago, maybe 6 months ago. Can't really remember, to be honest. If your barber keeps pushing your lineup back, then I'd not come back. Yeah, absolutely. Because that's just straight up fuck up bitch, you know? Probably like just wanting to like make you come back and just barely not notice or something. Ah, Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya. Pearly. I never thought I'd see you two again. But why would you go off on your own, and why would we allow it? So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes. When I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something strange changed since the last we were here? Well, he has a bag there. Now that you mention it. Okay. This bag. I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on. Open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open up his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. What the hell's a fuddy-duddy? This is an important investigation. That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I'm kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard. Smooth. Okay. Oh, God. Hold up. Doing the chair, I'm looking at him like, it's always a rookie. It didn't seem like he was, because he was like an older gentleman, the one that said that. At least for me. Want to say, I'd be like, oh shit, my boss texted me, gotta go back to work immediately. Yeah, you gotta fucking play that shit off, you know? You ain't gotta finish there, it's $20, hold that. No, that's a legit $3 shape up. Shout out to Shine. He can't be in laugh, that's the owner, and he says he's bald. That's fucked up. Well, hello there. He's here! What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant in a court, ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging around here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps just to make myself more clear? Tomorrow's trial. Severity. Shall we say the figurative Sir William would be dropping his panties before lunchtime? Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. What's gonna happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Mr. Lawyer? It's becoming a lawyer in the first place. Ooh, fire. The face she made. She kind of had the O face. You have waves and AirPods? I'm sure he means like where you mean like the waves on like hairline or whatever, but that's grade A insult. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke at me, can't say his name, will take the stand. And then, severity. My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thieves' co-conspirators. Conspirators? You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it's not I that is your greatest enemy. That is a far too more dangerous threat than you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you heard of him. His name is Goda. Goda? I already know who he is, too. I have a number 1 in a shape-up, front point cut, taper ears, and nap. I don't really know how that's supposed to look on, like as, like, when you're putting it that way. I don't know how it's supposed to, like, kind of look as a general sense, but, I mean, I know the one is, like, certainly shorter on that one side, but then, like, kind of, like, keeping it faded on the side, too, yeah. You've taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Damask. My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Who is this goaded person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Goda, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Goda, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Goda? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Goda, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Oh, so he's probably going and seeing Francesca. Classic temp fade. I don't know what that what to call it with the furrow, the temp, and the neck fade, but it was burst fade. I just don't get my from cut like Dumb and Dumber. Oh my god, facts, dude. The fucking bullshit on the front. Oh my lord. In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Goda as the best in the country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you can call him and look at me in the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Goda really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about something like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly awaiting for his appearance. Looks like we're done investigating for the day. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, and an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. Alright, well, at least now we actually can start going through the case now. At least through, like, figuring out what's going on. Alright, I almost forgot about that fucking tune. You ever rock a badly, a Baldy just cuz? Oh, you love it? Oh, Malizi does it. He's like, I'm not part of that shit. Too much of a nuisance, huh? Again, sorry, we wouldn't know about that, though. Good for you pulling it off, I could never. I gotta look what that is, actually, because I don't really know what that style would look like. Hey, Nick. What is it? Is something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Mask to Mask Glossy I bought. You bought this? Where? From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did. But it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. But I did it. I'm the criminal. Me, me, me. Ugh, he's at it again. I sent the calling card to Lordy Taylor. I admit it. But you don't have a sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic. But you? Yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict. Please. Why is he so hell-bent on this? Jesus. I'm too cute in the face. Fair enough. If you're a looker, you don't want a bald. And I have kind of an egghead. Oh, really? So it's like more like the back cut, right? Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at the time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is a mask to mask or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. Yeah, again, we're really not too sure what the specifics are for this. By the way, guys, I heard you fuckers like coffee. Ooh, we get to hear the bumping music again. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Fire! What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine. Let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? No, I'm not. I'll pass judgments after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I am Goda, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost it. Dude, how many fucking times have we heard this already? He's the one that Detective Amy was talking about. Or at me, excuse me. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Ha. No. What a hero. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask? In a court of law? Fucking Brazilians and their hulks. Oh, you're back in Marvel, huh? I stopped watching wrestling after Eddie Guerrero. I didn't pick up wrestling until after he died. I think it was like in 2006. I remember like watching it a little bit before WrestleMania 22, and I stopped watching it after 24. So that was about like 2 to 3 years, and I kind of just fell off of it. No matter the man, wear masks. Oh, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts. This guy is a real deal, alright, Nick. Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Wright. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Just who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Professor Gobo. It's not Gobo, it's Goda, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Sure. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. Jesus, what's with this guy? Lag plus Hulk plus Brazil equals GG. Yeah, just spam that H button, man. There was a time back in 04 where they would have the same fights every week and I was glued to it anyway. Oh yeah? So they just kind of like done the same stories or whatever? It would be Big Show, Kurt Angle, and Brock Lesnar all versus the one-legged kid. What? I definitely don't remember that. That's definitely before me. I have only one thing to say before we start to you, Mr. Trite. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as the weakest link? I wonder, how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two? Well then, let's hear from the first witness. My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. Ugh. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. Alright, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir. Zach Owen or something like that? Yeah, I definitely never heard of him. Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Lloyd Taylor. His pattern is to always go after the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T. So the actual identity of this Master Mask is... Mr. Godet, what are you... We're in the middle of trial here, Mr. Godet. Blacker than a moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you could grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please. Proceed. Very well. It's only coffee after all. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? As long as they haven't brought out Mr. Delight's identity, all we could do is show that it wasn't Mask to Mask that stole the urn. I don't know how we could really prove that, but sure. Looks like a scumbag. And does this guy have powers or something? What's with the face mask? I'm not too sure what that's about, but apparently he's Cyclops. And his outfit and shit, it looks sleek as fuck too. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yup. Nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true. I'm a Severity, author on thieves. And Arthur? He's written books about thieves? I think he probably means to say authority. The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be Butterfingers. So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal. Except maybe for the thief's mom, that is. But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Severity, do you? Who is this person? Severity. He sounds German. His name is Luke Atme, sir. Can't. This fucking guy. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. What the heck? I guess he's not that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole. Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be. Fucking facts. Looks like the thief is toying with me even now. Have you seen all these so-called calling cards? Of course I have. Except, the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. That's because Detective Atme stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police. Was the calling card that Lorelei Taylor received authentic? Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. But we're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're absolutely certain that this card is real? I'm sure you can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about the Mask-to-Mask emblem. This is fifth heist. His fifth heist. And your fifth screw-up, huh? Objection, pal. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times. But this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about this calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away. Got me? Wow. Looks like he's really got it in for Detective Atme. Art pieces? Like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Tira Minden. What's that? Some kind of specialty, especially salty teardrop? No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. Next was the crown of Bangora. You know, the thing you put on your head. After that, the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Megina, sir. Detective Atme retrieved the portrait of Megina and returned it to the museum. And the target of his fifth and last robbery was the sacred urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections. Somehow, Mr. Delight doesn't look the type. Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging around in the underworld. What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T? I was thinking of asking the same thing myself. I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's the calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seems to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi. And so, since this robbery seems to fit all those conditions, that's right. It means that Master Mask is behind it. Nick, it definitely looks like it was Master Mask who stole the urn. There's no real evidence either way though whether Ron Delight is Master Mask. But, although, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself. So even though we know it was Master Mask that did it, maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Master Mask that did it. Okay. In his fifth heist, as usual, he sent the card to Lordly Taylor. Let me check the card. Treasure of Curian exhibit. Take care, inspect the urn, won't you? His pattern is always to go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're, They certainly look the same as far as the photo and that pose. I'm trying to look for any like maybe small little differences here. Maybe he doesn't have that like emblem on his chest. Yeah, he doesn't have that the smiling face emblem thing. That's the only thing I can see from here. I don't think that really has much to do with it though. Go after only the most precious art pieces. Sends a card to Lordly Taylor. That's true. He's so confident that he sends calling card before he commits the crime. That's true. Pattern is always to go after only the most precious art pieces. Huh. Let's save it, because I'm really not sure which specific evidence kind of like contradicts everything here. So he did send the card to Lordly Taylor. Coming to appear learn the most priceless work of art on the display of your treasures of care and exhibit. Take care, you inspect urn, won't you? If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 AM on October 12th and bring 50K. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Oh, what's up, Honduran? Kid Trunksy's guilty? Fuck it, I knew it. I think it's too early to bring up this blackmail letter. Wait, the other day. Finally came at 1 AM at the crime. Found in Ron's wallet. Opens his KB Security CEO's office. Leaves a record when used. It's confusing. When someone blocks you on marble and you have to consistently fight a match because of error. I really hate that. That's really annoying. Like, always having to go back and refresh is the stupid things, you know? I honestly didn't even think that that was it. I just thought that, like, maybe the connection was, like, missing or something. Because it didn't really happen on Xbox myself, so... I don't know. Flashing thief who sends a calling card before the heist. I'm already swamped on exactly what to present here. You have to create a reason session for that to happen. Then that person will get the error, not you. Oh, so if you're like so if you're waiting instead of being in training mode, so you go to ranked and then you create the lobby, so that won't happen. Okay, okay, that can alleviate that, I guess. Yeah, dude, I mean, I used to do that a lot, back on 360 or whatever, to, like, just serve in the lobby, like, while I'm waiting or whatever, but, especially nowadays, man, it's just, like, it's so hard to find a match that, like, I would just basically just stay in training mode forever, you know? I prefer that than just keep refreshing after, like, you're sitting in the lobby forever, especially since there's nothing really to watch, or, like, at least something to do. Alright, hold on. I turn my fucking notifications off. There you go. Take that. That's fine. Why is my stream so behind? Hold on. Yeah, maybe you should just refresh it, because maybe that will help out. Okay. Oops. Started this crime scene 6 months ago. So confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Lordy Taylor. His pattern is to always go after the most precious art piece. That's why he makes sure Master Master fits the MO to a T. Precious art pieces. Take care of that speckled urn. I don't know, man. That's a lot going through this shit, you know. Hold on, let me go back to you. My stream is 5-second delayed. No biggie. It's gotta be like connections to like how it like it sends or receives to like the actual the stream itself. So the only thing I'm thinking of is, only the most precious art pieces. That's why wear shirts, mask. But has no monetary value. Well, let me save it real quick. Because if it's supposed to be like monetary value as far as wealth, then sure, it isn't. But maybe he's just going after priceless as far as like to what people hold priceless. But that's the only thing I'm thinking of. Heck, when I stream, there's a 15-second delay. Yeah, you have to like change the settings into your Twitch, so that way you have low latency. And once you have low latency, it actually catches up the stream a little bit more. So, this is the only thing I'm thinking of. Oh, the shit, that was it. Okay. Oh, I got fucking stuck. At least I saved it. So, can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in the question is making me nervous. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. That supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how could you say such a terrible thing? No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Goda, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said that they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Master Mask would normally go after. Sure, but why would he want to take it to begin with? If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Master Mask? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but... Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godet? This coffee here is my own special blend. I call it Godet number 107. Okay. They gotta add more stuff on this phone app? Well, what do you mean by that? I can't even sub on phone? Yeah, I mean, I could sub on phone, but subs on phones versus subs on, computers are different. But you have to go to, like, to their person's icon, and then, like, go to their summary, and then it should say, like, subscribe. Or, if you click the page, then, it should have a star that says subscribe. I'm not really sure if it's different from, iPhones, but yeah. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Master Mask's methods. A fake. A fake Master Mask? Fake Master Mask? That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who apparently at Lordy Taylor that night was actually a fake. Every second is always a fucking swallow. The fact that I had to go to the website and turn on archives for my channel. Oh yeah, you have to go to the every little detail about your Twitch page. You have to do it from the site. It is a little weird that you have to like you have different things going on from like the phone or whatever, but yeah. Or go to the website, just change my profile pic. Shit is ridiculous. Yeah, you got to go basic. That's how I kind of made my thing going. I made it through the site first, made all the settings I wanted, and then I started streaming through here. And then once I started seeing and comparing, that's when I made some tweaks through the PC. Though I don't approve of Mr. Godet's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. Looks like I'm gonna have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordy Taylor that night was in fact fake Damask. Okay. How do I prove that it's a fake Master Mask? The only thing I can think of right now is maybe the security the camera, only because he has he's missing the little the smiley face thing on his neck. So if he really was Master Mask, why would he miss out on such a huge part of his arsenal, like his getup? That's the only thing I'm thinking of. Aside from that, maybe the blackmail letter. KB security at 1 a.m. A little odd, but... Yeah, I think it's the security photo. Because he's missing that little smiley thing, whatever. Take that! The proof is right here. Yeah, it's right there. This looks like a photo taken by a security camera. But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Ha! Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use the pointer and show us. Oh, because this is probably before you even had the items to even check on it. Okay, okay. Take that! It's right here, of course. You mean mask to mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Isn't that a publicity photo I brought this morning? The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Damask's chest. A breach? Oh, a breach, excuse me. A breach? Here, bailiff, get my steed. We need to retreat at once. A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding on one's cape on. A clasp, huh? Oh, I see it now. But the mask of the security camera photo. He has no brooch. That brooch is the same as the emblem of excuse me. That brooch is the same as the emblem of Mask to Mask calling card and serves as a symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordy Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Mask to Mask is a fake. I fooled again. Dude, at this point, I'm taking nothing of what the judge says, like as like, yeah, this guy is credible anymore. I'm just saying he's just goofy. It's true. Undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... Oh, great. What do you have to... Hey, now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame on this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Ha. The brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this? That's Mask to Mask brooch. Where'd you find that? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of the big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? He must be an Amy Face statue. Why didn't you tell me about that? Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. No, it's not. But okay. This guy is one cool customer. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on one second. I actually have a phone call going on. Don't know who it is, but... Never mind. Not a real phone call. It's one of those fake phone calls, but whatever. Why do they have to make Cap super cheap? Well, Cap is not cheap in itself. He's just like... He's so, like, brain dead. That's the problem. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? At least his hemorrhoids are... Shut up, Brett. Shut up, Brett. Yeah, they of course do the same combos, because the same combo is the simplest shit on the planet that gets the most damage for no effort. It's the problem. That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Mr. Ron Delight's fingerprints. What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? Did he do the backflip plus beam assist? Bro, that shit is so you know what's more, like... more ambiguous about it. It's when he does it too late, and then you block the same side because it's supposed to be on the same side. That's ambiguous. But people just do like gung-ho about just calling the assist early enough and then just switching. Mr. Goda, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. Seriously? I mean, it appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Ha! You mess with Goda? And you get burned. Oh, what a hero. He's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetent. Oh, that's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? One second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shh! Silence! Hehehehe. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What's clear? Severity. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Ha! Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atney. I hate his fucking name. I hate his name. Ace Detective of the Rising Star, illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They'd either be best friends or tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone in the security detail. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. Oh my god, so that's what, 100 fucking pack of noodles? If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, oh my god! Keep fucking burying him, huh? Lord have mercy. Light medium heavy special, medium heavy shield throw assist, HS medium hybrid charging star bolt. Yep, you got it, nail on the head right there. And that's what, like plus 80k, 800k to 900 depending on the assist. Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the day changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Doctor swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used the emergency phone to notify the police. Yeah, he's just baby bitch mode. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal? My specialty made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see why the witness seemed so proud of his performance that evening. Well, Sir Old-Timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of the ordinary thief, but the king of thieves, the great Master Mask, my arch enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Wait, that does 800k. Yeah, it's 800. Well, if you do that with the proper assist, yeah, and if you're mashing buttons, it could get up to 800k. And I think depending on the assist, it gets to 900 as well. It's ridiculous how much damage. And if you're choosing the X Factor as well, and if you get the pickup right with the, you actually can get 2 charging stars depending on the assist. Because, what's the guy's name? Edward 350s. He actually uses Doom Assist to pick up the OTG once, but they use one charging star in the middle of it to like keep them in the air, and because they're stunned, he can get another heavy charging star to go into another super. It's lots of stupid damage for nothing. So that'll be 1 o'clock in the morning on the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer. You're on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh? So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. Up to this point, I've tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday too. Gumshoe already said that they'd never spotted a thief at the crime scenes before. Precisely. That is precisely why I choose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I'd be putting pressure on the thief. Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure. On your pigeony head, that is. In any case... Oh, of course they always X Factor. Then it gets up to a million, like, depending on how many hits you get through the charging star. It's fucking ridiculous. All for, like, getting one hit, you know? And then they backflip to dodge my attacks. You know what? The backflip is actually not safe. It's, you actually can grab out of it, and you could, combo, like with a crouching light into a full string if you get it correctly. Dancingly descended? From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Please, someone save me. So how is it that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes. I hereby W Ace Dunce. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put this? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall. That's not very solid as far as the testimony goes. However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera at the ready. It captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe. Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Goda, do you have a problem with the photo? Good. Then let's continue with his testimony. I like how literally there was no dialogue, just him drinking coffee. Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, Sir Lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually yes, by a fire extinguisher. And what happened? I was knocked out. And you lost your memory too. You see? You have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin. Oh, spit fire! He may have brains, but the writing of self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless. And then, I always win games when I use Anger Virgil. Hey, that's basically all you need, essentially. Do you expect any different? Yeah, exactly. I don't use a maker anymore, though. About this 30 minutes. My silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of the asylum. As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying. I think he's saying he was out cold. So, what happened during those 30 minutes? No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether. Just what is he on about? Okay, so we need to see what exactly is contradicting. That's why Nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. The only thing that would contradict that is this. The blow to the back of the head. That's fine though. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. Well, actually, I'm about to save it real quick. Would you call this a strategy game? Oh, it's a visual novel. It's certainly a visual novel with some brain teasers. Let's put it that way. Definitely not a strategy. Psycho-Pass is a novel game. I've heard of Psycho-Pass, but I never played that one. Looks like it was torn off with some clothing. What I'm thinking is that if he's saying that he couldn't even land a single strike, then how did the brooch fall off of him? Because Goda said earlier that it was due to a struggle. And if he's saying that there was no struggle at all, if he didn't even land a single strike, then how was that torn off to begin with? Objection! Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this, with that special monocle of yours? Aha! This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask. It is, in point of fact, Mask to Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ha! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously it wasn't glued on well enough. All you need to do is Psycho-Pass's spam X. I was actually thinking it was gonna be like this, but nope, no gameplay at all. Really? Psycho-Pass is just you just watch it, there's nothing to it? Then that's not, I mean, there are visual novels like that, where like you kind of just do like a dating sim or whatever, but yeah, those are certainly different from like games like this where you actually have to think and, you know, use your context clues and actually pay attention. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off of a piece of clothing. Ripped off? Aha! We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atney. He looks dead serious when he's doing that too. Oh my god, this fucking music. I'm putting this shit up a little bit. Detective Atney, you must have fought with the thief last night. So, why'd you lie in your testimony in the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No. Wait just a moment, sir, old-timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I was dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much. Okay. If I wanted to read, I'd buy manga. Yeah, that's a little underwhelming then. I don't think I'll pick it up. I'll probably like watch a playthrough or something. Witness. So you're now saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed. I understand. Look at me. Agree completely. I hate you. Indeed. It's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Mask to Mask? Correct. It was during the third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case. That can't be good. You watch a playthrough, Psychopaths? You mean you'll read a play? Well, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I'll just read the synopsis or like the, I don't know, I guess like the script of it. So why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask him some more questions? What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit the room. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up heat-detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. That's a lot of hardware. Was all yours? Lordly Taylor Department Store was kind enough to provide the monitoring software. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment. Huh. Has that cleared up any doubts that you had of me, Sir Lawyer? Now let's go back and press about the other thing. So did that computer belong to Lordly Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. That was specifically designed by me, Luke Gatby. In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data. What's wrong, Sir Lawyer? What does that mean? Discombobulated. Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. Sorry, what exactly does it mean anyway? Now I forgot. What was I saying? Jeez, it's better than old people who forget that they were saying 5 seconds ago. Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. By the way, we did it, but sure. Oh, whoops. What do you mean by weapon from the side? Naturally, that thief has no idea that I, Look At Me, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the excuse me. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door of the warehouse. Sword? You mean the sword that was twisted like the tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shinoshko. So the thief armed himself with a sword? And what about yourself, witness? You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, in college, I was the second in charge of the boxing club. I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent in the ring at the time was my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask. This guy's a real piece of work. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. Powericious? I assumed the at-me fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask him more about this? Not about the fighting style. So what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light. That seemed to come from the statue of the woman. The statue of Amy Faye, I'm guessing? That wasn't very much help at all. Okay, so let's check out the fighting style, I guess. What is this at-me fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But, I suppose I could tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the at-me fighting style? Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony? Of course it's important. We learned a detective's secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone walk alone late at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. I put my back to the wall to fight, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye. But if it hit him in the back of the head, how could he actually have, like, been to the back of the wall? He must have turned around. Detective Atme, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown them at the gauntlet of my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. From behind, huh? But just now, you testified that he struck you in the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. It seems I've made another mistake. Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card for the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong. Objection! What's very firm. To err is human. To forgive is divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes. Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. You see the coffee splash up? Really? What is it like that? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. How many fucking rules do you have? They make mistakes, such foolishness. I'm finally back from Chicago. Dude, what's up, Sanity? How was Chicago, brother? This is it. This might just be my one chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, what exactly is that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that this Mr. Atme is a fake. Mr. Atme is mask to mask. Maybe he did it to stage a fight so that way he can just try and put someone behind bars? That would make sense. My flight got canceled, but besides that, it was hella fun. I forgot to meet the BManians though. I don't think most of the BManians went, but still. I appreciate the thought of maybe meeting them. But dude, Sanity, next year I'm definitely planning on going, brother. I hope to see you guys there if you guys choose to go. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atme's true identity is actually mask to mask. What? What was that face? Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force by miraculously retrieving the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. The truth is that you are, in fact, mask to mask. I like how the monocle just fucking fell off. One of the two attorneys I go to is packed, so it's so packed it's great. Oh, you mean like how CB was? Okay. Then what's the other tournament that you go to? This photo. It clearly shows mask to mask. The security camera belongs to the Linder Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief? Is this true, your witness? Aha. Damascus' MO is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, sir lawyer. Final round, because I live in Atlanta. Oh, cool, cool. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I've never been to Atlanta myself, but... So, here's my game plan for next year, though. I'm planning on going to PAX East, which is the first thing going on within the year. Then I'm going to go to CB, and if I have enough funds, and if I make enough money during overtime, I'm thinking of going to EVO. Either that, or maybe like something a little bit later in the year. But honestly, EVO may be just a little bit of a stretch. But yeah, that's my game plan. PAX East 2020 and CB 2020. Because I can't miss out on not going to another fucking tournament. EVO is a 5-hour flight, but I still want to go. Dude, 5-hour flights are nothing, man. Yeah, some people do the whole cross-country thing, and that's even longer. You have to walk a lot with the flight. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, it's all like the trade-off shit that you have to take into consideration, of course. Witness, you're admitting it? Now's your chance. Yes, time to put this last nail in the guy's coffin. Detective at me.
Objection.
That's where that thing comes from. Goda Blend 102. My personal favorite. Mr. Goda. The ace detective is actually the ace thief? I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Goda, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of a whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. He fucking got bodied. Why is this romantic music playing? Because that's his theme, dude. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. The score would like to see a decisive proof you have. Quickly. Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? Are you alright, Nick? Abby looks perfectly rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke at me is in fact Mr. Delight. Is right here. Well, I don't have it. It's his bag, right? That they're thinking of? I don't think we can really prove it, right now, considering, we just have a whole shitload of evidence, but nothing really pinning to it. Oops. As usual, the defense has come prepared. Well, I didn't come prepared at all.
Take that.
I didn't mean to pick that one anyway, so let me just load it up. Proof? Of course I've got nothing. Ha! Just what I thought. A man to hold his head up so high, no matter how bad things get, after all. Ugh. I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good. I gotta stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove this guy is the thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. But, are you gonna just give up and let us lose this? So you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all. It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness is lifted. Mr. Goda, if you have anything further to add. Who are you? That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Mr. Light, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you have been looking for. I think I found it. Hold up. My attorney's badge? Come on. Hey, it was only there because it couldn't, like, load up or whatever. It's too bad that they didn't let Maya and Pearl sit next to you. Yeah, I mean, Pearl right now, what was she doing? We've met up with her. I mean, I guess that they would prefer Maya now because, she was kind of, like, with him most of the time during the investigation, and Pearl wasn't really there. She was only, like, kind of looking around at different areas, but still. Yeah, hey, don't go looking too much into her. She's married, man. You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's the sacred urn. Nick, it's the urn. Madam, that urn. Where did you find it? You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants, Ace Detective. Look at me. Oh, Desi, you're the best. Has pink splotches all over it? Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you're gonna have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Objection!
Huh. Pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It still amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man had to be taken on his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspirations to Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight, is that correct? Yes. What about it? Ha. How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go and save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere, including the office of the good detective here. Oh, okay. I have been thrown a sock at me for some reason. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. Please, madam. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witnessing. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Mr. Light. Please, Nicky boy, you've got to help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I gotta prove that urn was actually an Atme detective agency. Maybe the fingerprints? Sure. But then again, he could possibly be wearing gloves. Doesn't mean that she isn't Delight. I wish I could drink water like that. Oh, dude, that's not water. Oh, you're saying, like, you wish you could drink water like he's doing it. Okay, okay. Gotcha. My fault. I will say fingerprints. I can prove what the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, huh? Oh, come now. Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guided the urn in the first place, or it's guarding it. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints won't be evidence of anything. This witness's fingerprints won't mean nothing anyway. What are you gonna do now? There must be someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on it. Hold on. He is also wearing gloves. Of this person. Who could have touched the urn? Adrian? A little bit confusing. He's a hipster. Oh, Goda? Oh, yeah. But he's kind of like suave, but like he's not really ace specific on a on like hipster quality or something. So who could have fucking touched it? That's the problem. Wait, why the hell did my chat just go away? Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, my phone's fucking up. Oh, there you go. I had to like close out of the app though, so it probably like just fucked up for me. Yeah, chat's gone. Great. I don't know why, but my app just decided to fuck up. So I just lost all the chats. So good shit. So who was touching the urn? The only people that could have. Larry doesn't have anything to do with it. No. Gumshoe didn't touch the urn because, he actually didn't even see it until after the case was there. And he didn't even see it face to face. He just knew that the urn was stolen. Oh, shit. I remember that Phoenix Wright actually touched it. So what's all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Adme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey Nick, come on, open it up. Because he was already going through it and he put his hand on it. We can't just open up his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kinda hard and smooth. Yep, and that's when he found him. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look at the bag in time, but I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Adme's office. Objection! Objection! Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. What did you say? It's not what I say. It's not what I say, but what Miss Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing. Oh, that's right, because she wanted to see if there were going to be any value to it. That's right. I want to touch Delight and... And then there goes Sandy, fucking it up for everybody. I thought it would maybe get more, look more valuable. Yep, I remember that part too. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it was after that was yesterday, at the Adme Detective Agency. This blend, go to blend number 107. I decided it's a little too bitter after all. Okay, Cyclops. I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and... Wait! Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. What are you saying? Yes, I've finally broken him down. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, this tragic clown. This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was me all along. I was the one and only Master Mask. Haha, I hope you all enjoy my little performance. Okay, so that was his breakdown? Why does he keep mentioning the blend? Because he's trying to make the perfect coffee, I guess. What's Mr. Ammy's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came precisely close to preserving the record of the innocent young man. Preserving him with the title of thief. Nick, you're right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight wasn't really the thief. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. You're wrong. Wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much. But actually, not right is what I was really trying to say. Oh no. He's not... This can't be happening. The thief. The sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures? It's me. I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it. Pronounce me guilty. Please! I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is. The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. God damn it. That's a guy. Dude, yeah, it's a guy. The mug slide is so fucking good. Yeah, he always just like, hey, throw it right over here, pal. Mr. Goda, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Huh. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir? If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you're a Master Mask, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'll be happy to. He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail. I swear. Okay then. Talk. We're all listening. Oh well. Let's all have a listen to his confession. You know how anime is sometimes? The Cyclops guy might be the second behind Edgeworth. Well, Edgeworth will always be the greatest of all time, but this guy's swag is ridiculous. Yeah, Knight, you're late as fuck. The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night of the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and got it torn off, that's all. I don't like the direction this trial has taken. But this is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Goda. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only gonna get one chance to testify, alright? Oops. But if you make it through the this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Godet. I'll do my best. Why? Who's this Cyclops dude? This guy is straight up just Cyclops, huh? I'm guessing. Well, so far he is very godlike. Yes. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Phoenix hates his job. Like, even when like he's on the verge of getting like a non-guilty verdict, the shit still just fucks up. Oh, man, my fucking ear's getting fucking warm. The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. Gives Francesca a run for her money? No. I mean, as far as like right now, I'm saying no. Francesca is just too amazing. But Goda is just like straight. We'll have to wait for the cases to go through, but we'll see. You may think you're the real Master Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons. With the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it? Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose. What should I do? Sounds like we're getting sidetracked. Again. Nah. There's no point in digging through any more of their dirty laundry. Well, why don't you continue with your testimony for now? Imagine Pooh reclining innocent over him to confess. That shouldn't be, like, allowed in court. Especially, like, well, you gotta keep a muzzle on them, right? I thought you were gonna show, I thought you were gonna be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Master Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy. Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change? Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Master Mask. Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we? For the time being, they need to shift the strategy. I tried to show Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn. Anyway, He does actually have an alibi. You've got no alibi? I've been a judge for a long time. And this is the first time I've ever heard of a defendant brag about not having having no alibi. But I tell you, I was in Lord Lee Taylor's that night. No. That's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement of the warehouse. Hold on. What is it, Nick? Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? If we could prove that he had an alibi after all, this case would be a piece of cake. Well, you're right, but... Ha. You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. Well, I think maybe I can. Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defense has an alibi? I have the evidence. Or do you think I'm still some third-rate rookie? Oh, I never seen you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. I thought I was more confident than angry. Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show to this court evidence that proves where your client was on the night of the crime. Well, this is his wallet, and if it was shown up at 1 a.m. through what Nick had said, oh not Nick, Larry, then that proves that he wasn't even there at the time.
Take that!
Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Yes, it does. I lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you had lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters. What? You're surely you aren't serious. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was, in fact, at KB Security that night. No! Again, why? So the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning. Then that proves that he has a watertight alibi. Furthermore, considering the distance between Lord Lee Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway. Well, Mr. Godet, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godet. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there, and not at the heist. Planted it there? He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The keycard to KB Security CEO office. Oh, I need a fucking drink, man. Why does he want to go to jail this bad? It's probably got something to do with this. It's probably has something to do with the blackmail. If you don't want your true identity to be revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th, and bring 50K. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. So I'm only guessing that someone knows about this and is just trying to force him to like confess to this when he isn't even that. That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? Oh, well, here comes the blackmail. Why does he wear that on his face? I have no idea right now. Go to coffee, make a BMan thirsty. No, of course, like, reading all the lines makes me so fucking parched, man. Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all. This stupid kid. Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB Security at 1 a.m. Again, it's right here, so. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? That's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail? Yes. Basically it says, bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, alright. At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KB Security CEO's office, a full half hour away from the scene of the crime. He's saying no while he's drinking the coffee? So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It was a perfect case for the defense.
Objection.
You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Goda Blend 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But, did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. I think we're gonna have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? Why is he even saying the fucking Trite shit? Yeah, the fucking, this theme is, like, legitly, like, Mega Man X shit. It's so good. There's someone else who can testify. This is the person who can testify that the keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night. Yeah, Larry, because he actually works for the, he works for the company, too.
Take that!
Who is this? Woo! My God! Straight fire! Everyone's just taking the shovel and burying everybody. Who is this useless-looking young man? You don't remember him, Your Honor. Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes me, What? That's awful! Why is everyone shitting on Larry so hard? God damn. But looking at this picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked out the memory on purpose. Oh my God. Anyway, this man was working at the guard as KB security that night. Oh? The question at hand is, this keycard. Yup, that's the keycard they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is the CEO's office. You need to get into that room every time you use that card. It leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. This just proves Judge is the worst character. Yeah, probably. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of the KB security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. he had that smug look and he fucking spat it out. That was great. Well, Mr. Godet, the name of the CEO company is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records for their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. in the morning of the crime. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as mask to mask in this photo. Huh. It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew up a good old cup of joe. So then... Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be mask to mask. Good job! You did it, Nick! That's enough. I came peculiarly close to besmirching the record of the innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. Confetti time, boys. Court is now adjourned. Nick, you did it! You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy! Oh, Mr. Light! I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I could ever repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, pearls! I got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She just, You're blushing! How dare you do this in front of Miss Maya? Fucking slapped again. You should be ashamed of yourself. She slapped me. Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client. No, you got it all wrong. Oh my god. Fire. A double slap. Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got this taken earned back and the thief has been caught. You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here. But actually, it was you, Mr. Light, that brought us our earn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. If we won the case, then why does this guy look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. He's just a little touch of the blues. You know about the feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Ooh, look at that smug smile. She gonna pull out the sword with a 10-man's Wonderland? She might. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me Buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Cain Bullard was discovered. Cain Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of the KB company? Wait, body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that little cheap urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or, have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out? What? On October 12th, at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron DeLite was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLite was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security? Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief. It's gonna be noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. That can't be true. Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you. Ron DeLite, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder. What? This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye, Mr. DeLite. That's fucking new. The little guy's a security guard? Apparently he was. How could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Arrested for murder on the very same day he declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next? Dude, this fucking game's music. This shit is S tier class. Yeah, he did want to go to jail, but the problem is he wanted to go to jail as to basically be the master mask. I guess he just wanted the glory of just being well known. Maybe he wants to like impress his wife of just like being this guy. Like basically, the wife was saying that like she married him, yeah, but she wasn't giving him the he wasn't giving her the thrills of like how she was like using a motorcycle and just like kind of being an all badass when he's very quiet and he wouldn't do something like that. So he wanted to at least portray that he was the thief, and he begged Goda so that way he could be the thief, but in doing so, it allowed him to be the murderer or at least suspect of murder for that. I don't know. Well, for now, we're gonna have to end it on that note, guys. It is 10, and I did start the stream a little bit late, but I still have to go to work early, and I couldn't keep it on now. I'm actually starting to get pretty exhausted. So we'll leave it at this today. Let me just double check to make sure I save it because I don't want to restart that. Um, yeah, we'll pick this back up probably on Saturday. Well, no, actually Saturday we won't have a stream because um I actually have a wedding to go to for Saturday, so I'll basically be out of touch the entire day. Um, so we may pick it back up next week, depending on how the rest of the week this week goes along. Tomorrow I'm thinking we're probably just gonna like do some Marvel or something and try to do some like something chill. Um, yeah, there maybe not be a Saturday stream, but I'm thinking of going for a Sunday stream. It depends on how things go. Um, but no promises yet. So at least guaranteed there won't be a Saturday stream. Uh, no, no Kappa, no. It's actually my cousin's wedding, so we have to prepare for that during the week. So tomorrow we'll probably do some Marvel. Thursday we'll probably do some more Bloodborne. Friday we may do Marvel again, and then we'll pass up on Saturday. And then maybe on Sunday we'll go back to this and continue on. So being to prepare for that. Next week will probably just be the normal schedule. We'll just keep it as a flow. But this week is kind of a hectic week for me, so alright, guys. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully, you guys catch you in the. Oh, also, I did forget to mention. Next week is the charity stream on Wednesday, which is the 5th. I made it on Twitter it's the 6th. That was a mistake. I thought the 6th was Wednesday. It's actually the 5th. So, if you guys want to be part of that, at least share the stream. Share it to like you guys that you want to know. That maybe want to be participating for that. We're gonna be playing basically straight up Marvel. But like I said, all the stuff will be there, and we'll keep reminding you guys so that way keep it fresh in you guys' minds. So, I'll catch you guys in the next, guys. See you guys later. Good night.